Climate change and life on Earth. Climate change presents the gravest threat to life on Earth in all of human history. The planet is warming to a degree beyond what many species can handle, altering or eliminating habitat, reducing food sources, causing drought in other species, harming severe weather events, and even directly killing species that simply cannot stand the heat. In fact, scientists predict that if we keep going along our current greenhouse gas emissions trajectory, climate change will cause more than a third of the Earth's animals and planet species to face extinction by 2050. Up to 70% by the end of the century. Such a catastrophic loss would irreversibly diminish biodiversity, severely disrupt ecosystems, and cause immense hardship for human societies worldwide. Since the center was established, our mission has been to help protect species facing extinction. And as the threat of climate change has spread, our focus on the issue has intensified. The list of species we've petitioned to protect specifically from warming's effects is consistently growing. And since today, truly all species are threatened by climate change in one way or another, we've made fighting climate change central to our mission. Life in the Arctic. The first creatures to be dramatically and visibly affected by climate change have been those in the Arctic, where the impacts of rising temperatures have been felt earlier and more intensely than anywhere else. As warmer air melts the vast expanses of sea ice that help define the far north, all the animals depending on that ice for hunting, resting, reproducing, and other key life activities lose the platform on which their existence depends. The iconic polar bear. Fast losing the sea ice habitat beneath its feet has become a broadly recognized symbol of the harm climate change is causing in the fragile Arctic, mainly because of the center's multi-year ongoing campaign to earn meaningful federal protection for the species. At the end of the Earth, around the South Pole, the penguin is also facing enormous threats from climate change, which causes profound changes in the Arctic system and hurts penguins in diverse ways, from reducing prey species to causing ice shelves to collapse, thanks to a petition and lawsuit by the center. The penguin species hailing from around the southern hemisphere are on their way to federal protection. The polar regions are by no means the only areas of the planet already affected by climate change. As temperatures rise worldwide, many species are forced to flee the warming by moving up in elevation, like the American pika, or by moving northward or southward, away from warmer areas. Snow dependent species like the wolverine are finding less and less of the snow they need, while forest-dwelling species like the flying squirrel are threatened right along with their habitat. Ever since the threats became clear, the center has been calling attention to climate change's effects on our oceans and pressing for federal protection of species at risk. The Global Warming and Endangered Species Initiative. The Center's Global Warming and Endangered Species Initiative is an example of our coordinated response to the many threats posed by global warming. Launched in February 2007 through a legal petition filed by the Center, the action asks the Bush administration to adopt new regulations and take all possible legally authorized action to counteract global warming and other factors driving species extinct. Our petition sought federal action to improve habitat protections, address climate change, and safeguard scientific decisions from political interference.